Hi, shalom everyone. I'm continuing this series, as to say, of touring around Israel, Jerusalem. We're in an area, Kiryat Menachem, quite near Kiryat Yovel. So let's explore some of the sights and scenes here of Jerusalem. We're continuing this series at the moment, friends. First of all, with a view over here, there's a new train line over here that goes from Hadassah Ein Kerem all the way to the other side of Jerusalem. And by Kiryat Menachem area very much embodies this. So now this entire residential area is surrounded by a railway track, as we can see the Jerusalem train line over here. So let's check this out, friends, over here. This week we like to go for walks with each other and see the sights. It's a relaxation area. You've got views all over Jerusalem, and there is a train that is that's just approaching now. I think this is going the other direction towards Hadassah Ein Kerem. So now you can go from one side of Jerusalem pretty much to the other. I think it's a new thing, this train line is. So very, very interesting. So now we've got another train station. I got off at the previous one, which is about a 5-minute walkway. So you could see each tram stop is about a 7-minute walk, give or take, usually. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. So let's see what station this is, friends. So we're going to zoom in and just get my specs on. So this Kiryat Menachem over here. The other one was a junction. Look at the nice trees of Israel. Very interesting. So I don't usually come towards this area, so let's get some views, and I will cross the road at the moment. So we'll be more at the center of the thick and thins of things. Over here, this is the tram line itself. It's actually very, very quiet over here. So it's actually incredible. There was once a rabbi, an educator. So you see this goes to Neve Yaakov. That's the last station over here. That's quite near Pisgat Zev. Once a rabbi said, I remember I was learning in a chabora in a yeshiva. We're talking about 14 years ago nearly. And he was saying that, you know, it's a sign of Moshiach. That, you know, these trams, they're coming. We never used to have this all these years ago. They're now coming, and all from different areas. And it's amazing, you know, you wouldn't have predicted it like a few hundred years ago even. I'll just do a quick short on this. All right, so let's continue over here as we walk around Kiryat Menachem, nice seating area. So just how amazing it is, we're coming at the time of Mashiach now, the time of the third Bet HaMikdash. Well, just all over Jerusalem, it's like a preparation, because many of us will be in Jerusalem at the time when the third Bet HaMikdash will be rebuilt. We'll be in this holy land. Every 4 steps you walk over here is incredible. It's very, very quiet actually today. It looks like I've got the road pretty much to myself over here. This is just another look from the other side. So it's good to explore all the different parts of Israel. It looks like there's some nice tower buildings over here. We're quite near Kiryat Yovel. Now there's a famous, let's just call it a mifletzet, a monster, which of a degem, let's just say, of an image that is inside one of the parks in Kiryat Yovel. Interesting enough. It is a bit windy today. It was meant to be quite hot, but so it's beautiful how they made a whole tram line over here inside this area. So it is a bit windy. This is like more of the residential area over here. It's very scary. I hope the siren's not going to go off, because where I'm standing doesn't look like there's any shelter. You can see the tram line coming. So a few stops away is Hadassah Ein Kerem. It's a Beit Holim. Beit Holim means a hospital in Hebrew. So you can see the tram line coming just on this direction. You can see the buildings here. Look at that, beautiful. It's the tram line. We've got Taman. This is a food lorry over here. I think we're near the parks. So see, we're actually walking it. Oh, now you've got another tram line over here. So it's even less than 5 minutes if you walk quickly. I think there's a yeshiva over here, or a synagogue, called the Ohel Yosef over here. Check it out. Got a lot of different Talmud Torahs and places to learn Torah all over Jerusalem, all over Israel. You go down there, I'm not so sure which this area is. Let's say, I think this is connected to the Harav Ovadia Yosef Moran, or Ohel Yosef. It's a yeshiva gdola, as they say. Let's see some more scenes here. Okay, so let's find out what bus station, which tram station this is. Look at the views of residential Israel. Okay, now you can see two train lines over here. Yeah, we're quite near a petrol station also. As we've pretty much just walked 2 stations in the space of 5-10 minutes. Pretty impressive. Let's just see the views over here. It's very, very quiet, as you can see. You can see the tram line over here. Let's check out which station this is, friends, as we are touring together Jerusalem. It's actually now better weather. It was a bit windy before. It's just stone, Jerusalem stone. And you can see the tram line here. It's another direction view. Here we are now in, I'm going to tell you which station we're in. So then you should come to this area. It's nice to go all over Jerusalem. Okay, we can go green. It is. Let's find out what station this is, friends. Okay, we are now in Henrietta Zold East station over here. She happens to be, I think, a famous Zionistic personality, I believe. I have to do another quick short over here with regards to this. Okay, we're just going to continue. You can see the towers over here. We'll continue for another 2 minutes. And then we've got a nice park here. Now, I think we're quite near Harher instead, also. Just on the train line. You can see nice towers here. Kiryat Menachem, there's different stairs. I think it's like everything's connected together through stairs in this city. You can go from one road and it will link to the other place. It just shows how small Jerusalem actually is in of itself. Now, if you go up here, you go back to one of the neighborhoods, I think. It's actually interesting to see a picture of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, Purim Sameach one. Probably there was a Purim event over here. There's a nice park over here. This is a Henrietta Zold Street. Now they've got a nice corner here for Kiryat Menachem. I think it would be a good place actually to stop the tour. Henrietta Zold Street, Kiryat Menachem. So we've pretty much covered Kiryat Menachem, friends. This actual neighborhood itself, so we're not going to go inside. We went from the station. Beautiful place. Here we've got the buildings around. This also, we've got the actual Mexico Street. This is interesting. And the Henrietta Zold Street. So friends, wish you all a fantastic day and enjoy.